natural wonders, color. This is southern Spain's province, home to traditional sports and some mighty modern ones as well. Spain's unequaled sports and fitness programs are drawing health enthusiasts the world over. On today's Perfect Trip, we'll sample all the sports Spain has to offer, but not without giving you a flavor for the area. First up, indulge in the lush charm of Andalusia's century-old villages and experience traditions and folklore that have never lost step. Swing over to Costa del Sol to hit a few with Wimbledon champ Manolo Santana and to catch up on old times with the ambassador of the Gold Coast, Prince Alfonso van Hohenlohe. Saddle up for a ride with the wonder horses at the Royal Riding School in Jerez. Hear how the masters turn these animals into beauties. Pamper yourself in the most sensuous spas on earth, so pleasant and soothing that you'll almost feel guilty.
The flower of southern Spain's Andalusia is Seville, a city of romantic gardens, architectural wonders, and relaxed charm. Seville's cathedral is the largest Gothic building in the world, built during the 15th century by devout Christians. Adjacent stands La Giralda, erected by the Moors, who conquered Spain in the 8th century. The 300-foot tower is topped by a gigantic weather vane depicting faith. It was built as a minaret to summon Muslims to prayer. Horse-drawn carriage is the best way to see Seville in all its glory. Castanets, swirling skirts, and rhythmic guitars. The flamenco dancer, a true Andalusian tradition. Originally gypsy dancers, their highly stylized manner and severe attitudes make the dance unforgettable. Scores of local restaurants and taverns serve tapas or snacks. Just 3 or 4 make a meal. Jerez, a short drive from Seville, is famous for its wine and dancing Andalusian horses. For over 200 years, it has also been the home of the world-famous Domecq wine cellars, overseen by Manuel Domecq.
We do have 2 types of wine, basically, the finos and the olorosos. The finos are a very light, pale yellow with a tremendous amount of fruity body inside. And then you have the olorosos, which are also dry, but they're rounder, fuller. So certainly have a good show of sherries to choose your own taste, from the driest perhaps to the sweetest. But it's one of the most perhaps versatile wines in the world, to use as an aperitif.
Domecq's wine is exceptional, the result of perfect climate and soil for the grapevines. Tradition lives on in the Andalusian province. Sheep herders tend to their flocks. The fiestas revel with dancers and musicians. And of course, the grandest tradition of them all is the bullfight. Regarded by the Spaniards as a noble sport, it's based on courage and skill. The ritual of the bullfight is a symbolic conflict between man and beast. Historians believe that modern bullfighting began during the 16th century in a little village called Ronda. Set 2,400 feet up in the Sierra Moreno Mountains, Ronda was also the scene of the struggles of the Moors against Ferdinand and Isabella. Visitors can still hear hoofbeats crossing Ronda's historical bridge, Puente Nuevo. Not far from Ronda is Mijas, a picturesque town of narrow streets and quaint houses.
Mijas, the architecture is typical Andalusian. You know, that you'll see as you go farther inland, everything is the white buildings. And most of these buildings, the Spanish people in the south here, they've taken the Arabic concept of building. On the outside, you just see doors, but once you go inside that door, it's like small palaces, you know, with the Andalusian patios on the inside. Natural air conditioning.
Taxi!
Just getting around town is half the fun. The whitewashed towns of the Andalusian province are meant for soulful reflection. For travelers looking for sports adventures, the towns along the Costa del Sol are where it's at. Swimming, tennis, horseback riding, water sports, and golf can be found at many of the hotels in Marbella, Puerto Banús, or Torremolinos. After a vigorous workout on the courts, a relaxing, hot, bubbling bath is just what the coach ordered.